Basically, what has happened here at the Four Seasons is back in the second frame for Patty Ann, she threw a strike, but there were only 9 pins. She'd already bowled her third frame, and that validated the second frame score. Therefore, the strike that she bowled as a provisional does not count. The 7, or the split, counts as her shot in the fourth frame, and that's where we stand now. She is bowling in the fifth frame on lane 13, her first shot being a 9, and we'll see if she can convert the spare.
And Kim Couture, trying to keep her momentum and keep her pace up, has opened up with the first 4 strikes.
Was a pretty heated debate, and it all stemmed over whether or not a provisional shot should have indeed been taken. And the interpretation was no, it should not have been taken because she had already bowled the next frame. And once you bowl the next frame, whether it's you bowling your following frame or your opponent, that seals the score.
Kim Couture up in the 5th frame, trying to put 5 strikes together, going after her first title, and she does. And something we should mention, any player wearing a Brunswick shirt, throwing a Brunswick ball, is entitled to a $100,000 prize for shooting a 300 game. The first time this spring that we have been in the position. Kim Couture with the first 5 could win that bonus.
Well, Kim Couture has really done a remarkable job maintaining her composure. It was quite a heated debate between the tournament director and Patty Ann. We jinxed her with the 300.
And just as you said that, and just as I mentioned the 300, she hit very much inside her mark. She was closer to the second arrow that time. She has been playing outside the first arrow. She pulled the ball inside the second arrow. She left herself with a 4, 6, 7, 10. She'll go for the pin count. She'll go for 2 pins.
And that she does.
And Patty Ann trying also to regain her composure for the second half of this game. Needs to start putting something together here. Is working on a spare in the 5th. Is trailing by 31 pins. And a beautiful strike in the 6th frame. Patty Ann also just sets the ball very short, right in front of the foul line, a slight point to the pocket. You'll notice she keeps her shoulders very close to the line, very parallel to the foul line.
Well, she certainly has picked up a lot of the sympathy vote. Kim Couture and Patty Ann have met earlier in match play, with Kim Couture prevailing 256 to 192.
Watch the light hit here. 5 pin almost doesn't go, but it does. And then just at the last minute, takes out the 7. Her reaction, knows it's a double, knows she just cut her deficit down to 21. And Kim Couture pick up the pace again. Oh, my.
She'll take it.
Out the 2-8. That really is the first break she has gotten all night. She has basically been in the pocket all of her shots that she has struck on. She really has not thrown any nosedives or any Brooklyn shots. She's been making good, clean, crisp shots. But that one came up very light. Head pin off the wall, trips the 2-8.
She needed to do it again, yeah. It didn't happen.
Again, she's inside quite a bit on lane 13. I think when she replays this tape, she'll be able to see exactly the line, the difference that she has right now, is that she's playing in 13 and 14. She's not quite trusting it. You know, that arm swing gets a little tight. You're going for your first title. Even though she has the lead, it's tough to get loose. Oh, nice conversion. Difficult with that sleeper sitting behind the 2-pin. But she really converted that nicely.
When I was a little kid, I was on a bowling team. We called ourselves the Sleepers.
Right now, Patty Ann working on a double, looking for the 3rd strike in a row, in 8th frame. Should cut Kim's lead to only 11.
A little high.
Real high. You almost knew that when it left her hand. She pulled the ball way inside target again, the 4-6. Normally the ball goes down the lane before it starts to move in the pocket. That ball was going right towards the head pin the minute it left her hand. And I know Kim Couture is sighing with a breath of relief. She's not watching her opponent. She's just concentrating on one shot at a time. Patty Ann now trailing by 35. She could shoot a possible 207. Kim Couture, though, is shooting at a 220 pace. Beautiful. Well, that strike there, Kim Couture is holding her own destiny in her hands. She must mark in either the 9th or 10th frame to lock up this match.
She's working on a spare from the 8th frame.
Let that one way out.
Way outside.
Oh my, but she leaves herself with only the 2-pin. As she looked up, that could have been disaster. She trusted it though. She didn't pull it, but looking at the scoreboard, trying to calculate quickly in her head exactly what she needs. She picks this up and stays behind the foul line. She picks this up, should need 9 pins in the 10th frame to win her first title. She's been a member of the tour for 3 years.
Converts to spare. It's interesting, we were talking about her maybe bowling a 300 a little bit earlier, and she's never bowled one. It would have been nice had she achieved 2 goals in 1 outing.
That's
a
right.
300 game and her first career title.
Well, this is only her 2nd television appearance.
So we'll see if she can pick up 9 here, and that would close a proverbial door on Patty Ann.
The 1991 Ebonite and Bowling Digest Rookie of the Year. Can she get 9? She got 9. And I don't know if she realizes it yet. She's still looking at the scoreboard. She's taking her wristband off again. That tip from Alita Sill.
You want the weak wrist to pick up that spare. And it works. So we're going to step aside. We'll be back with a recap of what's happening here at the Four Seasons and a chat with Kim Couture, the winner here at the Alexandria Open.